Welcome to FPL Spad. You're here for the deadline stream for Gameweek 5. We need to figure out if I need to do any transfers or I'm going to save my transfers. But at the moment, it's looking like I'm going to have to do my transfers because Trent is out to the next game minimum. He could be out for longer than that. So I need to do some changes at the moment from the looks of it. Waiting for some team news for the Liverpool game. The Liverpool game kicks off at 12:30. I'll be doing a watch along for that as well. Hope to see you there as well too. Hopefully, let's get some early team news. If we can get some early team news, I can make some changes. At the moment, I'm looking to take out maybe Trent and bring in Trippier. We're just gonna go through all the stats of some players or the predicted points and see what I can do. Because let's just go to pick team at the moment. I'm gonna have Turner in goal, so let me just put Turner in goal instead. Now I could save my transfer and put Cobalt in instead because I know he'll start. Gusto is looking like he's going to start this week as well. So I could still have a full team there. Another problem I might be arising as well because the international break is Luis Diaz. He came back pretty late from his match in Colombia that he played. He played on a Wednesday, only landed back in the UK on Friday. So he hasn't really trained yesterday, probably just a little bit. So I'm not 100% sure if he's going to start. But he most likely will be on the bench and come on. Hopefully he plays. But that's why we're waiting for early team news for the Liverpool game. So now. Because, yeah, really put the spanners in the works the international break. But not if I knew Luis Diaz is guaranteed playing, yep, he stays in my team. I don't have to worry about him. Rashford stays in my team, playing against Brighton at home. Hopefully he could get some points in that game. Then we have Sterling away at Bournemouth. You have to keep him. We've got such a good fixture lineup till all the way to mid-October. So I feel like keeping him till for a while, hopefully. He is the most experienced Chelsea player in the team at the moment, so hopefully he can carry the team a bit more. Then we have Saka. There were some rumours going around saying he was injured. Not sure if he's injured, but he should be okay to play, I reckon. You have Mbubu. Big game. He should be playing against Newcastle. So Newcastle do have a strong defence from last year. They haven't had the best of starts. They won the first game 5-1, then they've lost 3 on the bounce. So, not the best time for them at the moment. Haaland, staying capped at the moment, is my captain. Then I've got Julian Alvarez, I'm a second striker. Sergio Gomez, his price has dropped, which is a piss take. Not that much of a piss take, but a piss take. His price has dropped, which I'm not happy about that as well. Okay. So for the transfers, say I take Trent out, choose replacement. Do it by, let's see how many most people transferred in this game week so far. Romero, Rudiger, Cash, Gusto, we already have him. Spinian being out. Let me just see this. Just as many people bought him in and bought him out. Makes no sense sometimes. Saliba bought in 150. Addison, Ake. For me, it's looking like I'm gonna be bringing in Trippier for Trent Alexander-Arnold. At the moment, it's looking like it. If you go to predicted points on the Fantasy Hub, Gap Defenders, Trippier is predicted the most highest points in the next game. If I go to up to game week 7, is still Trippier, Mishkar. Then you got the Luton players because obviously they've got a double game week. Garvadol, but just not sure about the starts there, you know. Then we got Ake, Ruben Diaz, Chilwell, Robertson, Trent out of Afghanistan. So some more. Because like I think the Luton defenders have pro pick and the Burnley defenders pro pick on the prediction thing, so it's like calculating them into them as well. So you got Botman as well. Burn. Shevchenko. He did have a good game against Ukraine. Against England, sorry. In the Ukraine game. But let's see what happens here. Right. Sorry, the internet cut off again. It's just playing up one more time. Right, last stream was perfect. So let's see. Hopefully that was the only one. And there's no more. Alright, let's see if we can. Looks like nothing's happening so far. No information released yet. Trent is ruled out. Darwin Nunes is fine. Konate's. Looking like Nunes won't be starting today's game, but let's see. Because the Liverpool Echo said earlier today that when I read the article that Darwin Nunes, Luis Diaz, McAllister, especially McAllister, is definitely not starting today. So yeah, it's not looking good with McAllister either, because it's international breaks. It's not really fair. Understand, yeah, it's 3 days away, but they still have to travel on those 3 days. They're not sitting at home. They're not recovering. It's so funny meme of Summerside just partying in a club. I hope that's just a long time ago and not recently. Allison got save of the month. That's pretty good for the one against Almond that took that shot. He saved to bring his fingertips onto the post. That was a very good goal. Save. Mm. Keep in. Let's just do a poll for people that come in. There you go. The poll's there. Hope you guys can see it. So this thing is the Trippier's got Brentford at home, then Sheffield United away, then Burnley at home, West Ham away, Crystal Palace at home, then you got Wolves away as well. That's like 6 good game weeks. And even then they've got Arsenal at home as well, then Bournemouth away, then Chelsea at home, then Man United at home. They're not going to have a fine second half of the season, in my opinion. But the first half, this part, they're looking like they've got, because they need to get the results on the board. They've only had 1 win so far. They can't afford to lose this game or even like draw. Will Trippier, did he play that great against Scotland? He did play on the left hand side, not his real position. He plays on the right hand side. So you can understand like why he wasn't at his best, but he was on corners for quite a bit of the match. Yeah. Shit, any news, man? FPL. Alright, come on, get some team news. Looking for some team news. Okay, so that's just me. Alright. Let's just see. Gameweek 7. Still Trippier. Still Trippier. And Trent. And Trippier. Stone's baby back by then. It's not easy FPL sometimes. You're making me do these things. Maybe it's time to bring in Trippier for me. Let me just message my brother, make sure he can make his changes. Like, let's see what they say. So we'll see what AI transfer told me to do for my transfer for this. So it's telling me, okay, don't recommend, don't sell, and don't recommend, don't bring dealers. I need to do transfers. I need to take out Trent. So you're telling me not to take out Trent, but take out Sergio Gomez. No, I don't want to sell him though. In the chat, if you've got any recommendations, let me know. I'm in a pickle right now because Trent is injured. Luis Diaz might not be starting today. Waiting for some early team news. Not sure if I'm going to get it. Gusto does. So Gusto. Yep, I think Trent. I think I have to get rid of Trent. Yep, I think I have to bring in Trent. No, Trippier, sorry. It's looking like it. So right now, Trippier is going to be coming in, which leaves me with 4 million. And right now, that's where the pick is starting. So I could bring in Son for Luis Diaz, but I just don't think. Let me just get rid of this. Bring this in. Midfield. Gameweek 5. Could bring in. Can I bring in Solar? 4 million. No, I can't. I can't bring in Solar. I could if I get rid of Rashford. But then Rashford's gonna play. I need to get rid of Diaz. This whole play of fucking Diaz coming back to this late. He only landed yesterday in the UK. Like stupid shit, man. Like they got 12-day kickoff. Yeah. Right, midfield. So I can bring his Son. I don't want to bring in Bruno Fernandes. I could bring in Madison. It's just the next 2 games after Sheffield is Arsenal and Liverpool. Arsenal away, Liverpool at home. Then they've got 3 decent fixture lists for Luton, Fulham, and Crystal Palace. Then Chelsea at home. Chelsea are not the best, but they could be good by then. So, not sure if I should have him. Saka already got. Okay. Let's just quickly open up stats page. So nearly 830,000 people have bought in Sun this week. Madison 770,000. It's a lot of numbers, and only a 0.1 increase for Sun. That it just makes no sense. How is Sun only got a 0.1 increase in a 2-week span? If 800,000 people bringing him in, should have gone up to that 0.2, 0.3. Like, I'm not complaining because I haven't bought him in yet, but it's better for me, really. But saving me money, but it's just FPL price changes makes no sense sometimes at all. Like Julian Alvarez, that 6.7 rise was before last week. Like, and since then he's had 600,000 people bought and bring him in. No one is bringing in Sterling. Only 180,000 people. So, you see that way. That's a plane that you can hear. Probably. I'm not sure if you can hear it. I really want to bring in Darwin Núñez as my third striker. Like, how much does it show his ownership on here? See if we get any team news quickly to see. Do we have any FPL team news? Man, it's a lonely day. Alright. I think for me, Trippier has to come in for me. His ownership is not that high in my opinion. Where is this? Trippier. It's all there. Ownership is that. It's 8% ownership. Yeah, ownership pretty high. That fixture list is just good. All the way up to November. I can bring in Trent back afterwards, in my opinion. Can't I? Because yeah, I can bring in Trent afterwards. So Trent has to go for sure. Okay. Trent is done. Okay, that's done. Yep. But do I bring in? Because like my problem now is Luis Diaz. Like I need to know if he's gonna start. Like if he doesn't start, he's gonna be on the bench. Do I play with 4 defenders with Trippier, Gusto, Colwell, and Henry, or do I leave Luis Diaz on, and then he comes on and just give me 1 point? That would be just not the best. Henry, of course, like he's playing against Newcastle, so I don't expect him to keep a clean sheet. Like my actual plans were to bench Mbubu for this game. Hopefully Darwin Núñez will have started and bring him in, but we just don't know yet the lineups. We're just trying to figure that out at the moment. Just checking if there's any FPL news. Oh man, I need to know if that thing like I'm like a bit fearful with Son at the moment as well. A lot of people have been bringing him in because he played up front last week, up front and got the hat trick. But with Bernard Johnson coming there, is Bernard Johnson gonna start? You never know. Like they signed Bernard Johnson to be the striker, or does Bernard Johnson because like who's it? Be cool. Kluivert on the left. Brendan Johnson on the left, Kluivert on the right, and Brendan Johnson on the left. Makes no sense. Let me just quickly have a look at the lineup from last week's game. Because just it's not helping at all. Yes, he's got the most predicted points. Let's go to Trent getting injured has literally not put a spanners in my works, man. Like big time. We could do a few transfers with ease right now. Could easily bring in Son. Could easily bring in Madison. The last game was against Fulham, yeah? Was it Fulham? No, not Fulham. They lost it with Burnley. They did let in 2 goals though. So, like, Burnley scored 2 goals. Doesn't mean the best of things. Oh, you captaining Son, yeah? Ooh, okay. Hey guys, if there's anything you want to ask me, I need some help. At the moment, I'm taking Trent out and putting in Trippier because forced to do that change because Trent might be out for the next game, this game, and next game as well. So, not entirely sure who to bring in for. I'll have to bring in Trippier, in my opinion. He's got the best fixture results to do. No, he left. They came and they left. God damn. What's the point coming? Huh? Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. So some played up front. They played Solomon on the left, put Madison up in the middle, Christian on the right. Basuma, so yeah, they're gonna play there. Udigi get the jump up. Solomon and okay, Solomon gonna play every game. Because who do they have on the bench? They had Perisic, like they go Charleston as well, who plays down the left as well. Oh, up front, I mean, Hoiberg, Skip, Ivanovic, thingy. Let me just go back to Forest with the notes. So the last game was, let's just do the United game. I just want to see when the party with Brendan Johnson plays. Plays on the far hand side, just behind him. Yes, Arsenal. He played up front. Yeah, just the fact that they bought Brendan Johnson, like you buy him for what they pay for him, 40 million. Like, I think like you would expect him to be, you know, against Forest, against Sheffield United. Sorry, they were played on the right hand side, but that's Kulusevski's side as well. Kulusevski getting dropped. But like, I wouldn't know. I need to know some Spurs fans really to help me out here. Oh man. So we've got 25 more minutes left. The deadline is done. Trying to get some team news at the moment. Don't see anything. Right now I'm just doing the one transfer, and that's gonna be Trippier at the moment. You know, it's not easy, man. Not at all. Let's see if there's any forwards I can bring in. Because I'm looking to play my walk on maybe. Like, if you're watching this video, you're here watching me live, I might be playing my walk on soon. But you never know. Of course, Haaland is going to be there. Morris, Jesus. Like, they have got everything away. Like, he's not fully back, right? So I don't know if he's going to start this game. So there's a bit of a gamble, you know. Well, on the other hand, I know Alvarez will be starting definitely for Man City this weekend. Oh, maybe not. Oh no. I hate international duty. Seriously, like it's like because he must have come back late as well then from his game against in Bolivia. Hmm. This is not looking good. Jackson will be back. Okay, now I think I need to take this into account. The international breaks are not really helpful. They're a spanner in FPL dream teams. Having South American players, so they have to travel a lot more further away for their qualifying games or friendlies, whichever games they're playing. I can bring in Watkins. Watkins they do have a good set of fixture list. They do have Crystal Palace at home, Chelsea away. That's not the best, but it's decent. Then you got Brighton, Wolves, West Ham, Luton at home, both back to back. That'd be game week thingy. Maybe for FPL. Sometimes, it's just how it is. Foster, Burnley, Awawini. Got some hard games coming up from them. Not exactly sure like that they will perform every game. Burnley's at home, they're probably getting points there. No Man City away. Brentford away is at home. They could. Isak is another option that you can have. His problem is minutes. He gets subbed off in every game for Wilson. So he's never on the pitch for full 90 minutes. So that's the gamble that you take, bringing him in, hopefully to get the goals early on. I do see him as a good striker, but against Brentford, they have got a physical defence in Pinnock, which I think he'll be able to handle him, in my opinion. So, gotta be hard to choose. I could put Højlund in, but I'm not sure about him. Like, haven't really seen him play. Like, we don't have big enough sample data to gamble with him really. Like, yes, like we need United need a forward to play. They have short options. They haven't got Anthony playing now. They haven't got Sancho. He's training separately to the first team, playing with the kids. So they need Højlund as much as they need anything else right now. There's Bento, like probably Masheri's best signing that he's made before he left the club. He looked decent in the last game I watched him play. Nunes for me is the person I want to bring in, but just don't know if he's going to start. The South American games have really put a spanner in the works. So right now I'm fearing that Junior and Alvarez might not start. But when are they playing? Are they playing today or tomorrow? They're playing today at 3 o'clock. Still not the best. I think they're probably the same time as. So we've got 19 minutes to go before deadline finishes. Right now, what transfers I've made it so far by putting in Trippier for Trent, because Trent might be injured. He is injured, sorry, and he might be injured for the next, not be available for the next game as well. So, and Newcastle have a good set of fixtures to come up. They're they can do it, Just crazy. But Julian Alvarez, I'm gonna pick up with Luis Diaz because Luis Diaz might not be playing, and Julian Alvarez might not be playing now. So, just thinking about this, what do I do? What do I do? Like, it'd be okay if a lot of people had Julian Alvarez. I don't think that many people do have Julian Alvarez in the team. His percentage is only 60.1. You know, and Luis Diaz as well. He's one of my differential choices at 12.5. Where everyone else has the top players, like in Madison. Like Madison is at 30% now. Son is at. Son's only at 15%. I'm just not entirely convinced that it's gonna happen for them. So I'm just gonna carry on. Fulham or Marseille. Martinelli could be a good choice. Everton away. Tottenham at home, but Bournemouth away. Man City at home. Chelsea away. No. Foden, I can bring in Foden. He did play the first game. Did he play the second game? I don't think he did play the second game. Foden, did he? No, who played? It was Rashford. I think it was Foden. I'm not sure. But maybe I already got him. They've got some hard games coming up, in my opinion. I guess Man United away. Bournemouth at home is an easy game. Then you got Villa away, Liverpool at home, Man City away, Fulham at home. Okay, so they go back to easiness midway during the October break. Then you got Diaby, Ezra, Sterling, Barkley. Why you always this? Like, makes no sense. Could go for Burnley, but Burnley got a lot of hard self games coming up. We've got Man City at home, Liverpool away, Sheffield at home, Newcastle at home, Villa away. Can I bring another Man City player? 1, 2, I can't. 96 Sergio Gomez out. What's like Man City? Yeah. Having Sergio Gomez in my team has put spanners in my works. Like, not only do I lose 0.1 million, but I need to bring in someone else. If you want to ask me anything, you can go ahead and ask me, and I'll answer any questions for you. Or any stats that you want me to check. We've got 14 minutes to deadline. I'm just going to have a quick look to see if there's any deadline information. Seeing any team news for the Liverpool game. Come on. Anything? Any team news? Because if Alvarez can play, why can't Diaz? You know? If any recommendations you have for me to what to do would be helpful. I'm gonna quickly have a look. Oh man. 12 minutes to deadline. Let me see what I can do. Get some team news. Oh man, trying to get team news so hard these days. Come on, come on, come on. You're fake news, fake news. Need to get real news. Oh man. About local news. We have 9 minutes. Damn. Alrighty. Not been the best of FPL deadline streams. Seems like everybody's sleeping. Not everybody, but most people. They're watching me, they're watching other people. Let's tuck him away. There we go. Alrighty. Damn. I don't see anyone. Any news? Come on, give me some news. Give me some news. Alright, it's looking like I'm gonna end up keeping this team. With 4 million in the bank. Like Darwin Nunes, like Europe I play. I would say upgrade to Botman. But Cabal you might want to keep because the double game week coming up soon for them. So I'm not entirely sure, like, you know. In my opinion, would we want to keep him? You know? And you bench him this week against Brentford, like at home. Like, I don't think so. If you're gonna do the transfer, you play him. You don't bench. Like, why do the transfer this week then? Makes no sense. So Darwin Nunes is not gonna play. Okay, definitely not gonna play. No point in having him in your team. You know what I mean? All right. So we've got 5 minutes to deadline finishes. Long term. Flex for long term I would not recommend. Let's just go on to the predicted points, yeah? For goalkeepers. Like the only reason you got Luton and the Burnley keeper there is because they got a double game week in those games. So no. But Edison, like depending, like you want to take out Ramsdale. So Ramsdale costs 5 million, like they've Flex not even on him, bro, man. Flex like decent games, but not the best of games, but decent. Martinez, no. That's the thing, right now in keepers, there's not a clear winner in keeper. But I'm just gonna quickly make, because I only got 4 minutes left, so I'm gonna do my transfer quickly now. Trippier out, confirm. Yep. That's done. My one transfer done. Bring on Cole for Henry. Save my team. And there we go. That's done. No. Bring on Turner. Save your team. So, if I were you, like, if you want to change your keeper, you bring in Ariola. But not this week, like, because they got Man City and Liverpool. But after that, got easy set of fixtures. 2 straight home games after that. Against Sheffield and Newcastle. Then away to Villa. Everton at home. Brentford away. Newcastle, not for Forest at home. Burnley away. Yes, so it's a good set of fixtures to have for the second half after those 2 games. Like, Turner, besides the Man City game, if you're rotating keepers, you know? Vicario, Orana, United shambles at the moment. Varane's out. Maguire probably will be playing, scoring another own goal for them. So I will not be that pleased with going with. Oh no, Pickford, no, it's a joke. So yeah, Flecken, you can go with Flecken, but go with Chelsea keeper in my opinion, Sanchez. They've got easy set of runs really. It's 4.5 million, same price as Flecken. It's not a bad shout really. Bournemouth away, Villa at home. I want to bring in Pope is just on the expensive side. Like if I'm going to spend 5.5 million on a keeper, I'm going to do it on like Edison, you know. I think I discounted again. Like sometimes it just makes no sense when I keep discounting like this. It's like, why? Why do you do this? Jackson's price went down today, so for Jackson owners, I want to be happy today. So Darwin is not starting. Good. That's rumored, but we'll find out in about half an hour, just before deadline. Alright, let's make sure my team is done. Refresh this page. Yep, so Colo, Turner, Sterling, yep. Alright. That's me set. 4 million in the bank. Not a bad amount of money, if you ask me. But here we go. Deadline is done. It will be on an update. Yep, there we go. I hope you've done your transfers, guys, in time. And hopefully you join me later for my stream later on today. I'll be streaming the Liverpool game at kickoff at 12:30. My stream will start at 12:15. We'll have a little break now before the watch along stream starts. I'll see you again next time for the next stream. Check out my other FPL videos from before and my future FPL content for FPL weeks coming ahead. Thank you again. See you in an hour or two. See ya.